Before then, Ambassador looked too big. It looked too hard. Those guys were salespeople. I was not a salesperson. I couldn't do it. So I made the decision when I hit Indeed. So you guys are there, make the decision. Become, just like Ty said, she hit the nail on the head. You got to start doing ambassador work now. You got to start doing ambassador work right this second. And I wasn't able to talk like this. Not that I'm talking very good right now. But I wasn't able to talk to people very well until I got plugged into personal growth. Grant Cardone taught me one thing. He said it's better to show up and suck than not show up at all. Sacrifice. You got to make some sacrifices. I gave up American Idol. I gave up Pretty Little Liars. I confess. I love Pretty Little Liars. And guess what, guys? Throughout the whole thing, I had to do Tupperware parties, serving milkshakes at my house. Can you believe it? I've been doing milkshake parties at his house. So I figured out I had to do challenge parties. Very important. Guys, the sacrifice I made one night, I was at a restaurant with my wife and my family. I got 2 small children. They're here this weekend, all of us. And my family went into the restaurant. We all went into the restaurant. Somebody called, one of my PDs actually. She's in the room right now. But she called, she had a 3-way call. I stood outside the restaurant and I did that 3-way call. And when I got done, man, I was starving. I love food. Remember, a former fat guy, I didn't stop liking food. So I raced in there. I was ready to eat. And I looked and my wife's hair was standing up. She had 2 small kids, my 2 small kids, who were wild. And my food was all packed up and she said, I'm ready to go. And so you got to make those sacrifices. It's about making sacrifices for your family. I gave up sleep too. The other thing you got to do is you got to freaking work. Alright? And so some of you are going to get this now. Some of you are going to get it later. Some of you are never going to get it. But all you got to do to hit ambassador is you got to work half a day. Alright? Everybody follow me? You got to work a half a day, 6 days a week. It's up to you. If you want to work the first half or the second half. Self-discipline. Man, when I hit Indy, I was ready to quit. I called my one-star ambassador, Josh Rogers, and I said, whoo, man, I'm done, man. This is great. I'm going to stay right here. But then I decided, man, that I had bigger dreams, bigger goals, and that I had to go after it, and I had to be consistent. I had to learn to love the haters and embrace them. If you don't have any haters, get you some haters. Okay, it all pays off in the end. I got my own ambassador line down there at the Vice store. I strolled right up into that bad boy yesterday. How many of you go around these events looking to see how many yellow bands you see? I used to, every event I went to, I was like, holy cow, that dude's an ambassador. Fat redneck guy from Georgia right here. My wife, when we hit ambassador, the night we hit ambassador, she looked at me. I'm telling you guys, this is an emotional event. As you know, I watch Pretty Little Liars, so you know I'm an emotional guy. And my wife looked at me, and tears welled up in her eyes, big old tears. And I thought, whoa, this girl's fixing to say something remarkable right here. Little country girl from North Georgia, I thought, man, she's fixing to say it. Tears in her eyes, man. She looked at me. She's never had anything in her life, never. She's grew up struggling her whole life financially. She looked at me and she said, I am so glad you were a fat guy.